Hello and welcome to a very special Gundam Battle Operation 2 featuring the G-Line Full Custom. The G-Line series of suits was based off the 7th Gundam, or the RX-78 series later production models. It was an attempt to take those suits and make them more friendly towards mass production, and what would be kind of, I'd say, a defining trait of the Federation, the idea of a suit that could be outfitted to the various situations, as you can see with what happened with the Jigen, the GM2 and 3, but more the GM3, and of course the various other suits where they would have attachments to make them capable in a particular field or excel at certain things. That kind of situation. It's also another element of what you would see with when they were trying to outfit the Gundam. Of course, this is a very limited production unit, and this unit in particular is a support that is ground and space capable, as a ballistic and beam resistance of 18. The +1 on the ballistic is from the modifications. Melee resistance of 12, a range strength of 25, a melee strength of a very impressive 20 for what it is, a movement speed of 115, and a thrust gauge of 55. Now, it has a melee priority of, I believe, 1, and it has, for close range parts, 10, medium of 11, and long range of 11. This suit is a midfielder with some capabilities to get up and close. Now, it has pretty much two options for its first or main ranged weapon, and that is the heavy beam rifle. It is a heat-based weapon that can charge. It does about 1,400 damage, has 125 range, and a cooldown about a second. It's pretty nice. I think a lot of people particularly prefer this one, but if you want something a little closer up, you have the assault armor shotgun, which does about 80 damage, 6 shots, 120, but it has a high degree of stagger capability. It's still a little bit like the Xeon shotgun. Not quite, but has a similar practice if you've played the Ifrit. Then we have the small twin beam saber times 2, or as I like to call them, the beam karmas. These do about 2,100 damage. You can get 2 hits out because of your skills, and you can surprise some people who aren't particularly ready for this to be a switch hitter. Then we have the head-mounted Vulcan late model. Damage-wise, it's 67, has 30 shots, and the range is 150. I've beaten this horse to death before. I still think those should be pushed up, at least even on supports, to about 200. Not bad. It can be nice for a little extra damage. But then we have the beam cannon times 2. Mounted on the back over the left and right shoulder. It does 1,000 damage per shoulder, effectively. I think you can get 2,000 if you hit with both. But yeah, sometimes you don't. It has a heat rate of 70% and a range of a fairly nice 500. There's a 4-second cooldown between shots, so one thing I like to do, if you're asking, is I either like to open up with this and then go into the beam rifle, or I like to full charge the beam rifle and switch to the beam cannons for a double bit of stagger damage, and then go in and hit them with the beam karmas. But that's just me. For skills, we have high performance radar level 2, observational data link, high performance aerospace gimbal, leg shock absorber level 2, explosive reactive armor, high performance balancers, which is fantastic to have on a support. More should have them, in my personal opinion. High spec AMBAC, and melee combo controller. It has 2 hits in melee, which is quite fantastic. This is a good, capable unit of being reasonably close to its team and being able to put up a little bit of a fight, even though I would probably bump its melee priority up to 2 if I was going to have anything, and I would increase the range of its Vulcans to about 200. Those are just my opinions, though. I think it's a good unit. There's a reason you've probably seen someone playing it, and let's see how it does in the match to come. Hello and welcome to the match, everybody. Hope you're having a great beginning of your week, and I'm not going to blow up smoke up anyone's wahoo. I'm going to just say this was not the best match I had in this unit, but I thought this one showed off how capable this unit could be. It's not going to be like blow away or anything, but it's going to show you kind of what to expect with teams that are, for the most part, fairly in the know and know what they're doing, especially with people who know what they're dealing with when it comes to suits. So we're going to push up early here. I see there's I think it's the Guff VD. I'm a little bit nervous about letting him circle around behind us, so I'm sitting here in a bit of a standoff. I see that he gets the attention of the guy off to my left. I'm not sure which guy that is, but I decide I'm going to come in. I'm going to try to put pressure on him. I'm going to hit the shield. I'm going to come over here because I don't want to directly get hit by his bazooka and be opened up for that melee. We'll come in, fire that into him, put a little bit of a secondary shot into his legs. We see the camphor. We're going to go ahead and just put a couple big, meaty shots into him. We're going to miss on that one. We're still being very cautious about this guy here. And we're going to try to move over to help one as much as we can, because we don't want to be in a situation where, well, we're going to get surrounded. But we are getting pushed, but we've at least brought a couple guys down to pretty low margin. So we're going to push on that. We're going to help our teammate get that kill. We see the Pixie. We're going to fire into the Pixie. We're going to put a couple shots into him. Thankfully, we're able to kind of stagger. He's going to want to ward off us. We're going to work his legs over a little. And we're just going to keep pestering him as we side-swipe our guy a tiny bit. But we see what's going on here with the Nemo. We're going to go ahead and just put some shots into him. Our team is being very aggressive, and we're going to get smackaroonied from behind. The Pixie's going to run off with 5 in pursuit. We're going to see these guys off to our side. We're going to put a shot into him, and now we're going to play a ring around the boxes. We're going to, unfortunately, get hit by that hit and get a little bit of a smackaroony from the wire. We see that he's hiding behind the boxes, so we're going to just retreat a little bit and try to drag him over and just wear him down. I can't see much due to the amount of damage from that. Now we got it clear. We're going to come in. We're going to try to basically outfox him a bit. Now, he has the maneuverability edge on us, and we're just going to slide off to the right. Now, if you see that attack coming, you can just go off to the side. We're going to catch him with that melee there. And we're going to miss with that because I thought the side swipe would be a little better, but we're going to catch him with the counter and take him out. We've at least opened up our team to focus on other things, but good Lord above. So we're going to hang out a little bit with one here and push. Our team is being incredibly aggressive, and, well, we're going to try to support them as best we can while keeping aware of the fact that there's a Pixie wandering around. So we're going to fire into the camphor. He's an easy target to pester when it comes to beam weapons. We're going to catch him there, fire. Unfortunately, the VD Guff is going to get in the way. We're going to go over and start working with those Vulcans. Take a shot from the Nemo, hanging out in the back, and that's going to be our first death. We're going to spawn in on E. Now, we lasted for about half the match under fairly heavy fire and decent enough pressure. We're going to swing over here to try to help with this Gaza D, I believe. We're going to wait for him to do his thing. We're going to do that. We're not going to get the assist, oddly enough, but we're going to jump up here and take advantage of a elevated position for a minute. We're going to zoom in. Wait a second. We see the Nemo over there. We're going to aim for his leg, put a shot right into him, fire, and he's going to get taken out. Now, so far, we have been helping our team effectively get kills. So, hey, good times. That's how it goes. We're going to help with the VD. We're going to see the Gaza D drop in, and we're going to take a little peek after a second. We're going to give him a little smackaroony. We see the guy down there, and we're like, work time. And there we go. Now, hey, look, it's not something I'm particularly proud of, but sometimes you shouldn't just spawn in those locations. So we're going to work this over. The VD is going to try to help stop us from being jerks. But, hey, look, it's a game. It's how it goes. And unfortunately, it was a bad night. But we're going to see the Nemo. We're going to come over here. We're going to push on him a little. And I'm going to take that shot just because I wanted him to feel that he could stop. We're going to hold back, fire into him, and not trip up our guys. Okay, so we've been helping at least put units into positions of getting taken down. We see this guy push up here. I believe it's the Pixie, but I can't see. We're going to hit him right in the back, get him with that melee, and we're going to try to get the counter, smack-a-rooney him into the ground, and we'll take that kill. Or at least the assist, I guess. We are the assist maniacs here. We're going to play the turning game with the Guff VD. I knew he was going to go into that melee, so I just kept wanting to make him turn and burn. Number 2, I'm not sure what his strategy was, but we're going to come in, try to defend him a bit. We're going to back off. We're going to waste his ability, take that shot into him. We'll eat the shot from the Nemo because it's not that dangerous to us, honestly. We're going to come in, try to help our guy out. We're going to catch him with that, go for that knockdown, catch him with the charge, and then knock him down. 2 is going to, for some reason, jump out of his suit. It would have been nice if he didn't. And unfortunately, we're going to take that guy out. I kind of wish he would have stayed active. It would have been a little bit more useful. We're going to push this guy. Unfortunately, we are cut off. We are going to get whamma-jammed. We got a Pixie on us. And, well, that's about all I'm going to say at this point. So what we're going to do is we're going to waste their time. We're going to knock him down. We're going to have the Camphor and the Nemo just basically use their stuns on us. And we're just going to waste time. We're going to make them have to sit here and try to work us over for that kill. So there's our second death. We're going to spawn in here at B. We're going to take a shot right at the Guff VD, and there's the end of the match. Now, this is not going to be a spectacular result, but I think this is realistically what most people are going to see as we see our victory pose. And 2 board spots, not bad. And second place. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.